Hello once again YouTube, Chris the Nightbringer here, bringing you a StarMade episode, a StarMade video. This is not my regular New Eden Fleetworks episodes that I do. This is a newsy type of update that I will be doing every single time, or as often as I can, when updates are made to the dev build or the stable branch of StarMade. So, let's jump into this. This is meant to be a quick episode. Let's get on with the changes that have been made. As you can see, I've got quite a little bit of a setup here, just to show off a few of the new features, such as healing medical cabinets and healing medical supplies. If you click on, or right-click, not even right-click, R-click, or R button, press R when looking at these cabinets and medical supplies, you get a healing effect, and as you can tell, it does have a recharge of 20 seconds currently, which isn't too bad, and it only heals you for 10. I don't even know how much health the actual player has. I think it's probably going to be 100, because this only heals you for a little bit of your health when using this. And it's basically, you know, if you want to get a lot of your health healed, you're going to have to stick around. I obviously cannot show that because I have no way of damaging myself in a single-player world, that I know of at least, without getting completely obliterated by some pirate or something. So that's pretty cool. As you can see, it's got a 20-second cooldown, and it's for 10 health on both of them. So that's pretty awesome. I was not expecting that to be implemented so soon, considering the main focus of the next few updates was supposed to be the new universe generation. But that's really awesome, and I think that will come in handy pretty much immediately, because players right now are really into this PvP craze with their characters instead of their ships, and that'll be really useful for those types of maps that those players are creating. So, the next thing I wanted to show you was this salvage computer and these salvage cannons, and obviously if you see this Plex Storage right here, you may already know what's coming. If I press C on the computer, you can see that it is linked up to this Plex Storage, and you may be incredibly happy right now because you know what that means. It means that salvage computers linked up this way will dump all of their materials into the Plex Storage. And if I check right here, I've already done this a little bit, but just to prove it to you, I'm going to pull out everything inside this inventory, go back and start salvaging some materials, right? And you can see a little bit of damage there, and that's something we'll check out in a few seconds, what caused that damage. But as you can see, I'm salvaging a few things, right? And if we look back into the inventory, we can see that we have accumulated some lucre, right? And the inventories are still separate. I'm not dumping this all into my own inventory. It is actually going into the Plex Storage that is connected to the salvage computer. And that is amazing. What I would like to know, however, is what happens when it fills up. If you place far too many blocks inside that, will it dump the resources into your personal inventory, or will they be lost forever? Something I have to test, and of course if you guys get the dev build, you can check it out yourself. So, the last thing I wanted to show you that I have available is 2 new weapons for the game, and those will be the rocket launcher and the sniper rifle. And we're just going to do the testing on this little platform here, unless, of course, for some reason my damage textures do not show up. But if we look into our inventory and right-click, we can see that the missile launcher does 400 damage, 30 speed, reload is 13,000 milliseconds. It does have a color and a radius of 7.5 and a distance of 500, which is pretty far considering the distance on the sniper rifle is lower than the distance of a rocket launcher, and I think that should be changed. Just a heads up to anyone watching in the development team. That seems like a funky number. And I think they maybe just switch those numbers actually. That probably make better sense. But of course, this is all in the dev build and subject to change, so don't take this as a fixed value. The power on the sniper rifle is 100 and the speed is 70. Of course, we can check the base stats of the laser gun that we still have, which has a damage of 10 and a speed of 80, and a reload of 150 milliseconds or so. So, now, let's take a look at the capabilities of these weapons. If we fire the sniper rifle at regular hull, for example, we can see that it does almost all of its health in damage. And if we fire it at hardened hull, we can see that it does do a little bit of damage to hardened hull, but not as much, obviously. And if we take the rocket launcher to this, we can see that it's done quite a bit of damage to this little platform. Of course, blowing out the entire corner. and if we wait for this to reload, we can then shoot it directly onto that hardened hull plate there. And now, the thing about this is the damage doesn't show up for some reason until I apply even more damage with a different weapon. I don't know why that happens. It's a little bit of a bug, but I'm sure it will get resolved. But that's the amount of damage you can expect from hitting a hardened hull with a rocket launcher currently. Of course, that is still subject to change, but 2 new weapons, they do not have textures yet or their own custom game models. I am still flying around with a pistol in my arm, and it's shooting rockets. And there goes my inventory for the salvage computers. So, one thing that I did not get to show you was linking a filtered inventory, a filtered Plex Storage to a light and logic system, and allowing you to see whether that filtered Plex Storage has the items in it that you are filtering via lights. I couldn't figure it out. However, you can check it out on Mushroom Fleet's channel. They just released a video about that, as well as some of the features that I covered here today. This is in no way meant to encroach on Mushroom Fleet's mojo. They do update videos all the time. It's just that it's been made apparent by the community that not everyone watches Mushroom Fleet and that they would like multiple sources for the news. So I figured, why the hell not? I'll be doing this. You will see them as fast as I possibly realize that there's an update that has been made to the game, either in the dev or stable build, and you can expect them when those changes are made. So this is build 1706, dev branch of StarMade. I hope you enjoy that, and I look forward to the updates that are coming up, because these last few updates were actually kind of surprises to everyone that has gotten wind of this. So thanks again. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.